everybody, so today we're going to celebrate the 53rd anniversary of the Civil Rights Movement. I still can't believe that I'm still alive doing this show and I can even like that whole thing. Anyway, so we're going to have Rosa Parks here and we're going to do a face-to-face interview, and then we will move on to our other famous civil rights characters of the Civil Rights Movement. Hello, everybody, this is Rosa Parks. She is an amazing woman. You guys probably know her from the Civil Rights Movement. She's a major figure during this time. So today I'm going to ask you some questions, if that's okay. This first question is a very basic question. You probably heard it like, I don't know, a couple billions of times. Anyway, so what made you not want to give up your seat on the bus that day?
Oh, so you're one of those people. So, I didn't give up my spot because I was tired of giving in. I was tired of being treated the way I was being treated.
Okay, next question. How did you think the people would react? Like, what did you think the people would do? How did you think that did you think this would affect anything? Or did you just think, oh, I'm just going to get arrested?
Well, I knew that I was going to get arrested, but I didn't know how people were going to react to that. I didn't know if they were going to be angry, mad, sad. I didn't even know that I was going to be such a big role, but apparently this was a really big part in the Civil Rights Movement. But, like, I was shocked that people actually, like, on Monday, I was shocked that they closed the bus thingy-mabobber, and yeah.
Okay, so when the policeman approached you, what thoughts were going through your mind?
I had no thoughts whatsoever. Like, I was dealing with a lot of emotions. I can't really explain it, but I remember how I was feeling when I was arrested. When I was getting arrested, like, I wasn't as frightened as I thought I would be, but I felt more annoyed.
Okay. Thank you, Rosa. So we're going to close the show, say goodbye to everybody out in the... Thanks. Bye, guys. Everybody. People were so brave and inspirational during the Civil Rights Movement. Like, I know some people have called me inspirational, but I mean, the bravest thing I've ever done is going into my basement without the lights on. So, anyway, so we're going to go to a commercial break, and right after we'll be talking with Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. So, bye. Do you ever get tired of your neighbors fighting with their dog? Do you ever get tired of your neighbor's kids getting into fights with other kids? Are you ever just sitting on the couch bored all day? Then your solution is solved with the television. You can watch all your news reports, all your favorite cartoons on the television. Get your mind off things, don't be bored all day, even don't you fight with your dog. So call now, 1-800-TELEVISION advertisements.
Hello, everyone!
So, Martin Luther King, the big man with the dream.
Yep, I have a dream one day.
Okay. So, just like my friend Rosa Parks, I'm going to ask you a couple of questions if you don't mind.
I certainly don't mind.
Okay. So, first question. How did you get involved with the Civil Rights Movement at first?
Well, my own granddad was a minister who was helping people that were being treated unfairly, and I was concerned about segregation and discrimination at the time because I was just a young college student. When I became a minister in Montgomery, I saw people protesting on the buses. After this situation occurred, I asked to be a spokesperson, which raised me up to be a leadership role.
Next question. So, I know you're most famous for how you helped rid segregation and how you're very famous.
And don't forget about that. That's really important.
Yeah, I got that. So how did you feel after you made that big speech? Like that whole time after?
3 years later, I would say in some ways it turned out as a nightmare. After the speech, there were many painful and agonizing moments.
Speaking of agonizing moments and painful things, how did you ever get like hurt or injured?
So, in 1958, I got stabbed by a woman. It was very scary.
Obnoxious.
I got stabbed, you may ask? Well, I was autographing my book, Stride to Freedom, which you can buy anywhere. But a woman came up to me and asked if I was Dr. King. Not paying any attention to her, I replied yes. And suddenly, I had a very sharp blade in my chest. I'm telling you, it was so sharp. But another time, the house was bombed, which was ridiculous. But then, nobody was injured, by the way.
That's good.
But, and of course, I had been arrested for a lot of times. And that's how many times I got hurt.
Seems like you had a very painful life, but you
Managed to get through it. Yep.
Very inspirational to all the people out there watching. Hello.
Yep.
Thank you, Martin Luther King Jr.
You are very welcome.
Any other comments on anything?
Nope.
Okay.
Amen. Bye, people.
Martin Luther King Jr., everybody! Wow, Martin Luther King Jr. and Rosa Parks, they're both like major inspirations to the civil rights movement, and like they were so brave, like they risked their lives. Martin got stabbed, Rosa got arrested. Me, I burned myself on the kitchen stove the other day. So anyway, that's brave, guys, it hurts. Don't spill ramen on your hands. Okay, anyway, this concludes our fabulous civil rights 53rd anniversary. Anyway, bye!
I don't know why, I just feel
Zoe, stop eating your fruit snacks!
staying in the same room I was born